Yeah, we've got a lot of work to do on that. This is a great opportunity for us, obviously in Indy, first time to get around some of the prospects and have conversations with them, first time meeting them. So we've got a lot of work to do on the number 3 pick. We've done a lot of work throughout the fall on the college prospects, but this phase of the calendar is getting to know who they are as people, what the fit's going to be, and then obviously free agencies before the draft. So 2 weeks from now, the roster will look different. So we know we have an idea of 3 to 5 players, 6 players, 7, whatever it may be, and move back scenarios. You can do that. We'll also look at moving up if that's a possibility. So it's an exciting time for a year for us, and a chance to make some change on the roster. And so we'll look at all different scenarios. Yeah, I've said it to you guys before. I think it's the most important position in football, and we have one on our roster right now, and I think that's important wherever we address it. That the play has to be better than what it's been, and because of injuries, we played 4 quarterbacks this year. We played 3 last year. So, it'd be nice to have one guy out there that can, help you, give you the best chance to win games and also stay healthy. So, again, yeah, that is an important position, and we need better play out of that position than what we've had, and that'll help us. Yeah, and where we are, Tommy DeVito is our only quarterback on the roster. So, you may evaluate both of those. Those both may be options. So, again, we don't know what's going to happen in the draft. We don't know who's going to be there. When we get around these kids, they may or may not be a fit for us. So, we're going to have to address the position somewhere. And even if you get a young quarterback, you'd like to have a vet, in the room with them to show them the ropes and how to be a pro. So, we're looking at all different avenues. It's, hey, is this guy going to be really good for a young quarterback, or is this guy a starter? Or can we get a guy in the draft? Or if we do, should we have a guy that's more of a guy that can develop and show a guy how to be a pro? So, we're going to look at vets. We're going to look at the draft. We're going to look at trade candidates. We're going to look at under every rock to find the best prospect for us going into the 25 season. Yeah, I'm not going to get into comparing the guys. We've done a lot of work on those two. I know a lot of people are talking about those two, but there's other quarterbacks throughout the draft, and excited to get around those guys as well. I'm okay with that. Played quarterback in high school and college. Also played receiver. Have a son that's a quarterback. So to me, you've never thrown to these receivers before, okay? Like, you guys are the local guys. Like, you guys know Wandell. He's quick and fast and really good in the slot. And then you may get a bigger receiver that's a 4.6 guy that's not a good route runner. So if they throw, that's great. I'm never going to downgrade them for not throwing. And then if they don't have a great throwing session, I'm not going to downgrade them for that either, because I've never thrown to these guys. And it's timing, it's anticipation, it's the type of routes that guys run, their ability to run certain routes. So, I think that's important as a quarterback when you're throwing to these guys. So if a guy decides he doesn't want to throw and he wants to throw at his pro day, I'm okay with that. My staff's done a lot of work on the quarterback. So we've seen all these guys throw multiple times, whether it's practice, games. So that's up to the individuals, their decision and how they feel about that, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, you have to ask the Rams that. Ask that you can get that from the Rams and let them talk about that. He's under contract with them, so that'd be a question for the Rams. Yeah, we've got to be better. We've got to be better. We were a 3-win team, so where we are financially, from a salary cap health standpoint, we're in good shape. We have premium draft capital, so not suffocating. We have the resources to improve the roster, and again, we made some decisions after that first year when we won, and they didn't work out. So again, we're where we are, and again, I feel like we have the resources to improve the roster, and that's what's exciting about this time of year. Yeah, I'm happy for Saquon. Obviously, went on to win the Super Bowl, and we wish him nothing but the best. Always going to evaluate all the decisions you make, and we were at a different place in our build. And again, love Saquon and wish him nothing but the best.